I don't see a point in playing it like this with white. And let's play h6. Okay, now let's try to be aggressive here. One time. Later I can castle queenside. So what if I go for g4? What would you do? Knight g5, probably not good for you. So what if knight g4, then bishop e4, yeah? Bishop e4, there is some tricks. There are. Okay, let's castle first. So if knight d5, then I take and bishop is hanging on d3. So he needs another move to solve this issue. One time every game, yep. Basically, I think I should ignore this, but in terms of possible endgame, well, I think this one is something I should start with anyway. Yep, every game is more fair. I can take on c5. What would I do then? Like bishop f4 or bishop c5? It's a good question. Maybe bishop f4 is better, yeah? I need to control other risk square, and in this forced line with knight e5 I need this knight g4 and queen h2 mate idea. Otherwise my attack is not so scary at all. So what he can play right now? Maybe g5, but g5 I can even take. And then open h file and go back to my annoying business. I thought like bishop e3 is winning here. Should be. Okay, let's try. I don't know. I don't know if it's winning or not, but I think that's surely the move to play. Though maybe not so clear. Not yet. But looks like at least I'm the first one to create some threats. h6 g5 novelty? I don't know. Is the... I'll hang on. I should take. And take. Well, here I can trade queens. Or maybe I already have to. Well, knight e3 is nothing. Oh, okay, let's take here. Okay, we snatched the pawn. Out of this brilliant attack, we just won a pawn. Also quite something. Thanks to Abstraction for subscribing. What if f5? I don't know. Let's try. What's this? What do I take? Oh man, okay, this is not going to work, I think.
Hey, Jalen. Yeah, very bad. All right. Yeah, but this is bad. This is not supposed to be good for white. Queen h5. No, it was 3100 and scrubbing hard. No, I haven't been farming, I've just been playing well. It's not great, but it's entertaining. I'm not doing a Masters, that's old news. I'm playing chess full time. And I'm not going to do a Masters. I mean, that's just not over the foreseeable future. I was supposed to do a Masters in history, yeah. But I had a, let's just say, change of heart. But most of the information, you guys, is in like various toolbars, so you can like read. Don't I trap his? Oh, I guess he wants to sack, but he definitely missed this move. Okay, that's odd. Very odd that he didn't give up the rook for the queen. Okay, wait. Go here. Yeah, I studied history. Thank you, Chef Bukake, for the sub with Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. It's going well, but it, you know, it's very, very, very hard work. I think I could have, had I done something else, I could have perhaps put in less work. And to make a living in chess, like I've said many times, when you're not top 10 in the world, is, you know, is just very, very unforgiving. But it's also very rewarding. You get to do what you love. So it's a huge, it's a trade-off, and it's a very positive one, in my opinion. Thank you, Unconventional, gifting to Alan and Chess. Appreciate it. Hikaru is not top 10 anymore. He was second in the world. Now Blitz obviously is a different story. But when I say top 10, I mean classical chess. And I think Hikaru is about 17th or 18th right now in classical chess. And I try to let people know that Blitz is not the same as classical. I'm much better at Blitz than I am at classical chess. I'm not a fan of classical chess, though. I'm not a fan of the classical time control. I think it's outdated. I think it's, you know, if you want to talk about, I don't like talking about elitism, but it's not elitism. It's just that it's very ossified. It's very rigid. And I would have greatly preferred for chess to basically move toward Blitz. And yeah, I think he's probably top 3 in Rapid. I think that's a fair assessment of Hikaru's strength. No, not close to Carlsen overall, but yeah. Now, I don't think chess should become Blitz. I just think that there should be more variety, and Blitz should be a full-fledged form of the game. I feel like Blitz has this reputation as being inferior, or somehow it's just for fun. But it's not. Like, you can see people love Blitz. Like, you guys like watching me play Blitz. It's time that Blitz became full-fledged and respected form of the game, rather than something people just kind of, you know, it's just Blitz. It's not just Blitz. It's serious business. It's people's livelihood. And I love Blitz. I mean, if I had to choose between never playing a classical game again or never playing a Blitz game again, of course, it would be a very easy choice. So. Yeah, well, guess I can... 4. Yeah, this line. I have no idea how to play this line, though. Okay, go like bishop b5. I am playing Jan, yes. Over the board typical time constraints is 40 moves in 90 minutes, usually 30-second increment. I hate increment. I cannot stand increment. I think increment is an abomination. Just, I despise increment because it's so unnatural. Which sport do you get time? Like, the concept of time being added back. Time is not a concept, if you think of it philosophically. Time is not added back to anything. When time passes, it passes. If you're low on time, you're low on time. You shouldn't be able to artificially gain it back, in my opinion. I mean, this is a very unpopular opinion, by the way. Most people disagree with me very strongly. Most GMs disagree with me very strongly. But my opinion is my opinion. I think in over-the-board chess, there should be a 2-second increment, but that's not even really an increment. I'm talking specifically about 30-second increments. I'm talking about 30-second increments, which can add tons of time to your clock. 2-second increments just to prevent, like, stupid time scrambles are totally fine. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I wasn't clear. I wasn't clear. Five is okay. But 30-second increment is ubiquitous in tournaments now, and I hate it. You need time to move pieces over the board. Although I love playing without increment over the board. It's very fun. Yes, exactly. That's the problem. Okay, let's just do this. I didn't really calculate this, but I'm not saying that my opinion is fact or it's correct. This is just one man's opinion. That's just what I feel. I mean, there's no right or wrong here, of course. But the problem is that ratings are too rigid. Like, people have worked too long to get their classical ratings for their ratings to be affected now with rapid play. Like, it's just going to take so long for people to get around this, I think. To get behind this, rather. Yeah, exactly. Time to annotate the game. Aside from openings, what is the biggest thing in the way between you and 2700? Probably positional understanding. I mean, my positional understanding isn't great for my rating. And I'm not solid enough. I go crazy all the time. As you guys know, I hate draws and I love combative chess, and it costs me. It really does. And I don't mean that as a backhanded compliment. I mean, it really does cost me sometimes. Such as it does here, where I don't repeat moves and probably will lose. And I play openings that perhaps are not solid enough. I can lose against a lower rated player sometimes because I'm, my style is just not that solid. I wrote a book on positional chess, yes, but my positional understanding was good for, like, how do I explain this? Just because you wrote a book on something doesn't mean you're good at it. In any case, I'm just being honest. Right, exactly. I'm 2600 level at positional chess, so I think, with full due respect, I'm qualified enough to teach it to 1600s, but I'm not 2700 at positional chess, and I need to be to hit 2700. Right. I went through a period where my play became very solid. I was drawing a lot, but it wasn't me. It was natural to me. While I was playing pretty well. Can I take this mofo? Yeah, I saw queen e1. I didn't think this... Oh, rook a2. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot rook a2 was the threat. Maybe here. Thank you, Graffiti. I think in Blitz I'm probably 2700 strength, but, you know, because I'm very tricky. But tricks, also another thing I want to point out is that, yes, I'm very tricky, but in classical chess, the role of tricks is minimized because you have so much time that obviously if I do some stupid typical Naroditsky bullshit, it's not going to work if my opponent has 4 hours to like refute my ideas. Like, of course he's going to smell a rat. And yes, it's harder for me to earn the respect of a lot of super GMs because of my style. It's not conventional. Doesn't fit the mold. That's for sure. It's not normal.
I'm playing so badly. Let's play queen e3 instead. Yeah, rook e3, queen d4 also. True. Maybe d4 then? Okay, well, I'm not sure. Maybe the queen is not. It wasn't going to be trapped. Yeah, I mean, just play queen e3 immediately. Why would you lose such a big tempo here? Also not worth it. I mean, another story already. Sucks. Yeah, too artificial. You know, the spawns are weak, and maybe I can somehow destroy his pawn structure here. Maybe 95. Oh no, 95 doesn't work. What? If I take? So I keep falling for some cheapos. Well, that's a pity. But I was winning already, but maybe maybe not yet. Yeah, d5, and he's going to make a draw here. Yep. Sad but true. Didn't even notice this. This is covered by the bishop. Funny stuff. Yeah, okay, now it's finally more drawish. Not a big fun to play this position with either color, I would say. So let's trade. Let's trade some more. Yeah, okay. I want that option count to start. What do I do here? I think I actually take. This shouldn't be good for black, I think. Maybe bishop b2 was better. Not so sure. So let's pin this guy. Okay. The strong pawn structure is always fine. So it's okay. h3. Taking the pawn. He wants knight g6, maybe I should start with g4. Okay, now pin the knight. Now knight e4. Now I think white is already winning. Oh, nice trick. If it works. Seems like it works. But nice anyway. Okay, I think I should take here. And surprisingly, he's going to get away with all this nonsense. Though I think this is still somewhat worse for black, but not critical. Yeah, I think I should just give the piece away. And before, I mean, okay, positionally I'm super fine, but I would prefer to have the same position, but with some extra material. He wants f5. And then f4. Should I play this? Yeah, it's funny that 94 is not winning. I could actually play, yeah, I could actually play c4 instead of 95. What's this? This should be very, to say the least, should be very suspicious for him. Even d4, I think I just, what's this, like king? No, this means like I'm blundering with any move. Very annoying. Unbelievable. Like, I mean, there is basically no need to play rook d7 and to let him any extra tactical stuff. Though, I mean, okay, he did good finding it. Yeah, rook e5 is winning a piece. Basically anything, or maybe not winning a piece, but winning a game, of course. No, I mean, the adoption, it must start. When it starts, that's alright. But so far we cannot start it. Matter of time, of course. And waking up is tough. Yeah, that's a problem. My rook is very limited with its options. Not so many squares left. Well, actually not a big deal. And any pawn is good, but this is the best one. Wonder what's this move about. Okay, this move is about blundering a couple of the pawns. Shit! I mean, holy smokes. Not even funny. This move is just about to blunder all the pawns I have. And I mean, okay, I played against this guy being a queen down and outplayed him, so I think there is nothing wrong in playing being a couple of pawns down. Should be alright. So on b5 and then hunting that pawn down. I can also play b4. No, b4 is too much. Bishop goes here, I think. Alright, alright. I'm starting to like my position slowly. Probably the moment I start to like my position is the moment I lose the game. I should hate it instead, all the time. So now I think like knight c2, bishop e5, knight d3 gives me something. Yeah, positionally I think black should be alright.
Again, I have a pretty unconventional take on this, but and I'm also going to lose this game at this rate. Well, once again, this is just my opinion. People have different ways of looking at this. So when I lose a piece at the end, but don't I have a3? World War II, yeah, World War II, Eastern Europe. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I have too little time here, I'm afraid. Okay, we need to go here. I had bishop c5 maybe, but you have to set goals, and that's not true, Alex. I mean, you didn't rebut any points I just made. You just said you have to set goals, whereas I just explained why I think you don't have to set goals. You do to some degree, but largely you don't have to set goals in my opinion. But you didn't rebut my argument. Not that you have to, I'm just... and again, it can give each individual person meaning, but it doesn't give me personally that much meaning. Also, when you set a goal and you don't accomplish it, that's associated with failure. And failure doesn't have to be associated with that if you framed your objective as I want to work as hard as I can, and you accomplish that, then you've succeeded, even if you haven't accomplished your goal. And even if you haven't succeeded tangibly, the skills that you learned, the lessons you learned in working so hard, could reward you in a way that you don't immediately realize. Oh my god, I walked into mate. That was a dead draw. Oh, Nepo's streaming. Yeah, I want to be the best chess player I can be. I wanna... Yeah, exactly. That's the whole... That's it. I want to do this in the best way that I can. I want to have the best stream that I can, rather than I want to be 3,100. I used to tell myself I need to be 3,100 by the end of this stream. I wouldn't be 3,100. What? I've wasted 5 hours? No, because I did the best I could. So the actual definition of failure to me is not doing the best that you could, and perhaps lying to yourself that you did. It is a goal, but it's a different kind of goal. Well, so do I. I think we all fail most of the time. I fail all the time. But when I succeed, it's a tremendous feeling. Nepo is Lichess's Q, I think. I offered him a draw. Guess he doesn't want it. He wants to play this. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I guess he is better here. I didn't realize it. It's lost for me? Obviously, it's not lost for me, but it is worse. It's ridiculous to say it's lost for me. I think he's joking. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? No, it's definitely a draw with the best play, and he knows that as well. But it's absurd. But I am worse. From a Blitz standpoint, it's very difficult to defend this position. That is true. Very difficult, and I'm not succeeding in that. I'm failing. I think Lichessis is like a character in something. I don't know. Who is Lichessis? I think Nepo likes various games.
Maybe now I can allow him knight f6 at 97. I'm not sure though. So he gives me a check, I just go forward to a7. Okay, g3 then g5. Nothing special. I think that's a good question what to do. I think h4 is more correct. So now I'm basically taking e7, b4, b5 and create a weakness on b7. And I think that's it. Right, b4. Bishop here. Well, yeah, let's go for e4. I like it. Now this pawn is also weak, and he cannot really move his things. Can take here, by the way. Nice e5, bishop f4. Okay, let's just take it. He loses another pawn on the king side. So we take this. Probably bishop f1. No rush. Now he needs to choose what to do with his knight. Alright, he goes here. I think even taking on d7 is winning right now, yeah. I finally managed to screw my advantage. What should I do right now? Should I flag him or not? Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, this was a nice trick. Bishop h5 was a nice trick. Yeah, study like. But actually, it was nothing wrong with resigning like 20 moves ago. So you should never lose the concentration, even when you're playing against those guys. Who are not supposed to be good, but still they suppose they can be sometimes tricky. Well, let's try knight a5, so we provoke bishop a4 and maybe c6 and b5. I'm not sure what's the correct way to play this, but I feel this is alright. No, indeed he's good at, let's say, at his level, but in general, we may have different evaluations of what does it mean, let's say, be good at chess. Alright, so maybe bishop e4, but then, I don't know, rook e6. Bishop g5, probably queen c7. No, I mean, of course I'm not tilted, it's more about very, very early morning time. I'm such a typical late owl, so I normally at, let's say I wake up about 12, about midday or something. What do I do with b5? I don't know, let's see. So Daniel shows us what happens if I do b5. So what now, queen? Ah, he goes here, yeah, okay, but this is not a big deal. I don't have rook d8, okay, then it's a bigger deal than I thought before. Also equal, but not so promising anymore for me. So let's do knight c4. This knight is, let's say, too busy here doing nothing. What's this? This is a free pawn? No, I mean, come on. I even missed this. Okay, technically this is not so bad for me, but the fun fact is I even missed this is hanging. Amazing level. So d3 or bishop g6? I think bishop g6. You'd be free. Okay, now knight b2, and this is a triple fork, family fork, as they say, yeah. Now I win this and win this, yeah. So maybe I shouldn't be too mad about what's going on here. I can play h6 right now. It takes, I take, and also king h7 all the time. Okay, h6 is a good move, I think. So now I take this. See if I win that pawn, it gives me a check and so on, yeah. He also wants to play e7. I think e7 is less. I shouldn't be happy about e7 if it happens. I don't know. Let's play d3. What if d2? Yep. I don't think this is the move. I don't think they ever play like this. And what is more funny, I can't even say why. Maybe because the knight is shit. Okay, let's try b4. He probably trade. He doesn't even trade. Amazing. Giving up a pawn wasn't necessary, to say the least. But since I blunder with every move, okay, this is not surprising. Not anymore a surprise for me. So, if before I was frustrated about blundering, now okay, I see it's just a part of my game today. This is normal. Normally, you should take on f8, f6 instead of taking on e7. I think that's a point. So what now? Queen d3 maybe, yeah? Oh, but he can take anyway. If he takes, I can take here. I think this is practically the best decision. So two bishops, some nice pawn structure, and his knight on b7 is misplaced. Also, maybe I can go for some attack. Okay. Let's see what happens. So the knight, if not that knight, okay, of course I would be lost. But with that knight, I think I have some chances. But better, do not blunder this way. Yeah, normally when you blunder something and then you win, you say, okay, it was all calculated. So far I don't see why it was not. But wait, what? 5. I mean, what is? Looks like such a madness. Maybe not bad actually. Yeah. So queen d5, and he goes here. Yeah, but we are playing for a win. Yeah, we are not playing for a draw. We want c5. And provoke the weakening of the long diagonal. c5 also makes his knight more active, so I rook c1 first. Then I take here and then I play c5. I think this is the way. What? No, I mean this shouldn't be good. Ah, but he has a check. If I make a prophylactical move first. Okay, c5 is logical, at least. Then this and this is coming. So let's try bishop c2. Meanwhile, what did I want to do here? Maybe queen c3?
Of course, man. Well, no. I mean, thank you for being here. And I'm gonna lose another game, it seems. Or am I? That was a bad move. Bishop d6 at least lets my king off the hook. I think it was a bad move. Was it a bad move? Maybe it wasn't. Indeed, Jelly. It's a good, concise way of putting it, I think. I'm not gonna make it here. Yeah, it's over. It's a drawn position initially. This might be the last couple games. I do have to go to sleep. Man, look at that diagnosis of Nepo's weaknesses, guys. Yeah, of course I saw that clip. I don't know when my next 24-hour stream is, guys. I will try to get one in soon. Well, I want modern comforts, of course. Most people want modern comforts. Oh, I like the South period. Been good. Charlotte's awesome. I'm enjoying it. Still 1,200 viewers. That's pretty impressive. Appreciate it, you guys. I've beat a 2750 once, Yakovenko. Well, thank you, Kalmi Jin. Gyms are not open, no. I do not meditate. I haven't consistently. No, I'm a Warrior. I'm still a Bay Area sports fan. Interesting, because I prefer it much here, for now at least. Magic. No, California is not the South. North Carolina. Yeah, I'm curious why. I'm just out here, yes. Speeder, and I can't answer those questions on stream. You know that. I can't answer political questions on stream. Stanford campus is beautiful. It's heaven. Absolute heaven. Okay, so Nepo is trying to trick me here.
Yeah, I also lost. Regardless, this this trick should be enough. Shouldn't be enough to hold this. Or who knows? Oh, this is a weird one. Alright, so what if I take? He goes queen f6. I mean, okay, I should go for this, I think. Yeah, too little time. Even I find something, yeah, there's too little time. Yeah, one thing is d5. It was never all right for me, I think. So some decent move instead of blundering his d5 would be just good. This is already very bad for black. Like, this pawn is going down, and bishop is just misplaced. Should I just take this or not? Okay, let's take. I'm not sure it's a good one, but surely makes sense. Well, I mean, okay, you never know, like, adaptation is 10 in a row or 10 total. So no, this one is weak, and his knights are, okay, restricted. Thank you, Ilya, for subscribing. Let's rotate my knight. What? I take, it takes it the rook. Okay. Take these. It looks like just a healthy pawn to me. Okay, two pawns. Because of what he did, it's now 2 pawns for me. What? I mean, for real? Hang on. This is not going to work that way, I think. It's funny. Okay, basically d8 is winning. Maybe I have something better. What if king d2? d7 or d6? Okay, let's see. I mean, amazing. And I cannot really improve my ideas here. This is so broken. Okay, good news for me. Should be winning either way. Do you miss playing OTB? Yeah, I think I really miss it a lot. So there was some kind of an interview. Okay, let's just take. What? How about this pawn? I don't think they do sacrifice it this way. Yeah, let's just win this pawn and leave him proving he's not wrong. So here is d5. Obviously, is one of the moves. Let's try it. Then e6. Well, this is like regular London stuff he does, but this one is playing with a pawn down. We got a d4 pawn. Okay, this d4 pawn probably only limits his options. Now you see he puts his knight on d4, he's so active. I can play 93. Then it's 94, 91, and he retreats here. Maybe rook e6 now works, but... Okay, let's be greedy. Normally I won't play like this, but here I feel I should be greedy. Greedy goose. What do I take? Queen e3 and just take and run. Yeah, probably I'm on my way to misplay this position. On my way. Just on my way. I don't think this should be too bothering, like this bishop and this queen. Feels like I'm in time to defend, but okay, queen e5 is coming, so I should go knight c5 and rook e1. Okay, but now I can do another useful move, yeah? Yeah, but knight c5 is very useful. Covering e6 square, yeah? Probably on the square I can be mated from. So if rook e1 there's... Is it queen d7 move? Now it's protected. So some extra defense. So he needs some queen e3, I retreat, he retreats. Yeah, but now I feel like I should be doing alright. There is knight e4 as well. If rook g8 then bishop g5. So I think knight e4 is fine. Can go now, I can try rook e8, yeah? Yeah, if I manage to try this active rook, I'm alright. Of course I want to trade. Like, I don't basically care about precision, I only care about trading all the pieces I can. So what here? I have this king f7, queen e6 idea. What else? Okay, let's try h6, g5, rook h7, rook e7. Just bring the guy into play. Yeah, knight f6 now we defend the pawn. Also king h7 works. I think pretty decently. No, hang on. This is a full piece for me. Now I feel like the confidence returns. Alright. Queen 5. This game is not going to end, yeah? Now, finally.